PPE for hands and feet. PPE for hand. If workers' hands will be exposed to potential hazards like chemical absorption through the skin, deep cuts, chemical burns or temperature extremes, the employer must provide the worker with adequate hand and arm protection. Protective equipment includes gloves, finger guards and arm coverings or elbow-length gloves. There are many types of gloves on the market today to protect against a wide array of hazards. There is no single glove that protects against all hazards, so choosing the right glove for a worksite can be challenging. Once the potential hazards on the worksite are analyzed, employers can choose one or several types of work gloves from the following general categories: sturdy leather, canvas, or metal mesh gloves, fabric or coated fabric gloves, chemical and liquid resistant gloves, insulating rubber gloves. Sturdy leather, canvas, or metal mesh gloves. Sturdy gloves made from metal mesh, leather or canvas provide protection against cuts and burns. Fabric or coated fabric gloves. Fabric and coated fabric gloves are made of cotton or other fabric to provide varying degrees of protection against dirt, slivers, chafing and abrasions. They do not provide sufficient protection for use with rough, sharp or heavy materials. Chemical and liquid resistant gloves. Chemical-resistant gloves are made with different kinds of rubber such as natural, butyl, neoprene, or various kinds of plastic such as polyvinyl chloride, PVC, or polyethylene. These materials can be blended or laminated for better performance. As a general rule, the thicker the glove material, the greater the chemical resistance, but thick gloves may impair grip and dexterity, having a negative impact on safety. Before each use, protective gloves should be inspected for punctures, tears and leaks. A visual detection may help detect some irregularities. But for others, such as a leak in the glove may be filled with water to determine its usability. Gloves that are discolored or stiff may also indicate deficiencies caused by excessive use or degradation from chemical exposure. Any gloves with impaired protective ability should be discarded and replaced. Reuse of chemical-resistant gloves should be evaluated carefully. Foot and leg protection. Hazardous waste sites are harmful to feet in many potential ways: rolling objects, exposure to hot or corrosive substances, electrical hazards, not to mention all of the inherently unknown hazards. Because of this, OSHA requires workers to wear protective footwear on work sites where there is a danger of foot injuries. The following are the different options available for foot and leg protection. Leggings protect the lower legs and feet from heat hazards such as molten metal or welding sparks. Metatarsal guards are usually made of aluminum, steel, fiber or plastic and protect the instep area from impact and compression. These guards may be strapped to the outside of shoes. Toe guards fit over the toes of regular shoes to protect the toes from impact and compression hazards. Combination foot and shin guards protect the lower legs and feet, and may be used in combination with toe guards when greater protection is needed. Safety shoes have impact-resistant toes and heat-resistant soles that protect the feet against hot work surfaces common in roofing, paving and hot metal industries. The metal insoles of some safety shoes protect against puncture wounds. As with all protective equipment, before each use foot and leg protection must be carefully inspected. Shoes and leggings should be checked for wear and tear at regular intervals, including cracks or holes, separation of materials, broken buckles or laces. The soles of shoes should be checked for pieces of metal or other embedded items that could present electrical or tripping hazards. One important thing to remember is that different types of footwear protect against different types of hazards in the workplace.